the formula is you have to go out there and draft winners, right? I always tell people, you got to be careful who you draft, because when you let people into your team on your building, a lot of people come from losing colleges. That was my biggest thing, right?
Coming from losing college?
No. Hell no.
Never.
Hell, before we continue with this, 9 times out of 10, we would have played Oklahoma.
I'm gonna get you riled up, Lenny.
Yeah. See, it's that, you know.
Yeah, right. You know, he
got
tried
it,
to fool me.
bro.
We get back.
He know
We
it.
would have whooped their ass, dude. Let y'all know. Because guess what? You come on here planting shit on that tiger.
I'm from the boot, you hear me?
Hey, he got it. No, bro, listen, he got it, bro. Listen, obviously, you know, the makeup of your team, the structure is still there, but y'all lost a key piece, right?
Yeah.
You know, you love throwing the football. You lose Mike Evans. Like, could you replace a guy like that? What's it like being at practice now and, you know, he's not out there?
Yeah.
That was like your first main big target,
Yeah.
you know, when you got here.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, it was, it's funny when we get into like, just for example, get into like low red zone install. It's like, all right, day one stuff, it's like 12 dual,
Look for that
X fade.
Yeah.
And like when you're installing it, you're like, all right, you know, find the safety, do all this, bring the Z over. It's like, all right, guys, why are we even talking about it? It's not double covered. We're gonna throw it to Mike anyway. And like that's the type of thing that you can't replace Mike.
Yeah.
You can't. Like that, he's one of one. He worked on his craft. He was so good at it. Obviously, big dude, strong hands.
Quiet.
Understood how to quiet but fiery though on game days.
Yeah.
Understood how to win with body leverage and just play the game. So you can't replace him. But and it sounds messed up because he's gonna be a Hall of Fame receiver. But of all the positions to lose a guy like that, our receiver room was kind of made for it. We had, I mean, Chris is back. Looking like true CG, looking really, really good. Emeka's a stud. We asked him to do too much last year. Like we took advantage of how smart he is to try and move him around and do whatnot. So he's gonna take a big step. And then Jalen McMillan, he's been hurt, got hurt in the preseason last year, but he's probably our best one-on-one receiver, separation-wise, juice. So we got 3 really good guys. And then you got young guys like Tez Johnson that played a lot last year, Ted Hirsch in the draft, David Sills, a guy that's played a lot of football that knows the system, came over with Z-Rob. And then, you know, the other skill guys. But yeah, to lose Mike stinks. You can't replace that. But when you have a room full of guys that have the capability and potential to move around and do different things, that's how you make up for it.
Yeah, I love that. I also see, like, you know, around the league, the last 2 out of 3 years, you've been the shot caller of making all things happen Tampa Bay, right? You know, I feel like looking at from outside in, the community has embraced you, like, and your wife, your family, right? This locker room has embraced you, right? We've seen throughout the history of NFL at your position, you know, organizations reinforce that, right? You know, and double down on that, right? Like, I know you going through some things right now, but like, how has your teammates in this community supported you, you know, through you know, this dilemma?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how has that been for you?
Yeah. Going back to the start, like right when we got here, Tampa community welcomed us in with open arms. And like shortly after we got here, found out Emily was pregnant with her first kiddo, and like just realizing that this is our home, that we're raising our daughter, and then a couple of years later, now I have a 3-month-old boy. So it's like this is home for us, but they've treated it and made it like that for us. And the locker room, I mean, you were in it, like the O-line room, a lot of those guys, everybody's so close. Like there's no egos in that locker room. It doesn't matter who you are. You just go about your business. And so for me, that feels like home.
Yeah.
And so it makes it easy for me to just be upfront and honest. That's why like I've always worn my emotions and my thoughts on my sleeves.
Yeah.
If you like that, great. If you don't, that's too bad. I'm not going to change for you. And but the guys appreciate that part of it. It's like there's the business side of football. Yes, we all play this for a job, but they know that when it comes to game days, like it's I'm ready for a good season. Like
boy.
I want my lick back in 2026. Like we didn't play well enough in 25, so it's on go.
Yep.
Yeah. Outside of the injuries in 2026, right? Like what would you say was, you know, because you guys started extremely hot, bro. Like
Yeah.
on fire.
Yeah.
You know, a couple comebacks in Atlanta. and I'm watching the show and I see the guy talking shit to you in Seattle. And you run out. Like, what was that experience like? You know, obviously I know you love playing on the road more than you do at home.
Yep.
Like, can you talk about, like, where did that come from? Like, when did that start for you? You know, you're just like killing people's dreams, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you guys get it. Like, there's no better feeling than going on the road
And whooping
somebody's ass, but when the crowd goes silent.
Yeah.
And like you take not just the team's soul, you take the fan's soul.
Yeah.
Like, they're pissed.
Yeah.
And unless it's a division game, like, or another team, like, they're not going to see you for another year, maybe a couple after that.
Sit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And think about it, stew on that and deal with it. Yeah. Like, I got you. I got your number, and that's what it is. So, I mean, to me, there's no better feeling than going on the road and winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. I felt that about our playoff victory too. Even though there was no fans in the stands, there was like 10 people out there. But I felt the same way about like going on the road, especially against a Pittsburgh team that had been dominating the division.
Yeah.
And to beat their ass, like how we beat their ass, like it meant a lot.
Because football's like, it's the greatest team game. So it's like, it's just you and your team out there versus everybody else. It feels like y'all versus the whole city.
No, for sure. And it always is. And I think that, you know, we had that mindset then, and then you could see, I felt that same attitude here, like with you guys, and you know, like I said, last 2 out of 3 years, you guys have won the conference, right? I would say the division. When you look at the division, the landscape of the division, you have Bryce Young out in Carolina. Sorry if I say your name wrong. Tyler Saw out in Shaw or whatever. Shook out in New Orleans, right? I don't feel like the division is, you know, I ain't trying to no bullet board, you know, but I don't feel like the division is the problem, right? I feel like for you guys, obviously it's one game at a time mindset, of course, right? But winning the division seems like the easiest thing to do at this point, right? It's really getting over the playoff hurdle. Like, what do you think is the next steps for the team to be able to do that? Obviously, staying healthy.
Yeah.
But what are the other steps?
No, and going back to division, it's like, everybody views the NFC South as probably the weakest in the whole NFL, and I get that, but we also haven't taken care of business within the division. Like, we've split series with these teams. We've gone 0-2 against the Falcons or the Saints, whatever it might be. Like, we haven't played to our potential, and like, you got to take care of those games first.
Yeah.
And that's like in the back of your mind. If you don't take care of those games, when it comes to a little bit of adversity down the road, you're like, oh, here we go again. Right. So we've played good against higher competition and some of the teams that are branded at top of the NFL, but we have to do that week in and week out. And I think to me, that's the next step, and that's just about doing little things right.
Yeah,
that's true. And doing that consistently throughout the year.
The little things will separate you. And my question will be, man, when it comes from a weather standpoint, the difference between where you were at and now, every day sun is sunny.
Yeah.
I always tell people, man, it probably, when I was here, like it didn't rain during our training camp.
No, this is the first time in 4 years.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like, this is the ideal state to play in.
Yeah.
Right? Taxes. You get all your money, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me, because I've seen the community there and embrace you and your family. Was it similar in Cleveland too?
Yeah, but on steroids.
Yeah.
Cleveland, like, you said, like, generational families that are Browns fans. Like, they talk about, I got these tickets from my great grandpa, passed them down, lineage. Like, they're nuts.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those rare fan bases that, like, you're born into it. And so when we were rolling in Cleveland, it was special. Like, it was fun.
Bro, I remember as the whole week of practice, the playoff week, like, we had like, not a parade, but like every time we exit out the practice facility, like, fans were like just lined up.
On a Wednesday.
Every day. Yeah. When we got back from Pittsburgh, at the airport, it's freezing cold. Fans everywhere, like we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Which is great. Obviously, I know you
Yeah.
play for your fans everywhere you've gone. And I look at your story. You've been a journeyman in reality since the beginning, right? Like, you know, since walking on at a college, you know, asking to play, not saying, hey, here's your scholarship. Like, you know, you went asked to play, right? Like, is it safe to say, like, the chip on your shoulder is still getting bigger? And you know what I'm saying? Like, is that fair?
Yeah.